Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. So, it has come to my attention that Junior Librarian is the hardest achievement in the history of gaming, as we routinely discover every single time we come across having to do the damn achievement again. So, yesterday we did Koiji, which was fun. So I think today we're gonna not have fun. We're gonna play Haru. Because why not? Why would we not play Haru? I'm not gonna do Haru Ill-Fated. Are you mad? Actually, sure, let's do Haru Ill-Fated. Ill-Fatted with a PH. Oh man. So listen, I've been watching... I lost it. I absolutely lost it earlier today. So I was watching a show called Paranormal Caught on Camera. And first of all, this YouTube channel is officially, and this is true by the way, they have so basically how the show works, and we're gonna, make it a little bit easier for ourselves. We'll take Ath Yelazath, and we'll get Flesh Regrowth as the spell and just win the game. Hey, that's not Flesh Regrowth Pain. But basically, how it works is it's sort of like America's Funniest Home Videos, except instead of funny and cute videos, it's paranormal activity, right? So you know what else is paranormal? Your second mystery. That's a factual statement for sure. So basically how it works is they play like a clip that somebody recorded and then uploaded to the internet of hey, this is paranormal and it's caught on camera, right? So, yeah, essentially, then they have the panel, right? The panel, trademark. And it's a bunch of different people who apparently, they all have their own, paranormal shows or something like that, right? I forgot what the lighthouse was immediately. I just know we have second mystery. You can't go wrong with strength. So it's dexterity and charisma. Yeah, we can make that happen. We can for sure make that happen. But think of this as just counteracting the monkey wrench, because that's what we're gonna buy, because it's the monkey wrench, and it's very, very good. So basically they have this panel, and one of the people on the panel, if this is her real name, this is another Theodore Thug situation, all right, or a Charlie car thief, right? Her name on the show is, I can't remember if it's Susan or Sarah as the first name, but it's Susan. And then her last her last name is so her name's Susan Slaughter. And it's just oh, that's so good. If that's her real name, that's hilarious. If that's not her real name, that's even funnier, because that means that she was coming up with a name to be her TV presenter name, and she was what goes with Susan? Ah, yes. The death and destruction of my enemies, of course. It's perfect. It's beautiful. But so yes, this channel is a Susan Slaughter. I can't even get through that with a straight face. There are so many things that I say that are absolutely insane with a straight face, but this show has broken me. All right. So in it, they never. Alright, also I just want to say I got Missing Friend off camera. I was playing a little bit a few days ago, and I decided to get that so that we didn't have to get it on camera. Just saying. That's probably the only thing I've done off camera, achievement-wise, that I can, or unlocked-wise, I should say, that I've done off camera. That's the only thing I can think of anyways. But yeah, so, I'm just thinking, this show, it just broke me, because they take everything about it so uncritically, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Oh, that sucks. They always, I'll give you the perfect example. they had somebody on the show who, it was a video of somebody standing next to a wall and a bunch of leaves were blowing around them, and he was like, you know, an airbender or whatever, right? An aerokinesis. He was an airbender, okay? He was claiming to be an airbender, and he was like waving his arms around, and it looked pretty convincing. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he said like, "Oh yeah, I've been practicing aerokinesis for 40 years." And I was just like, oh man. Like, admittedly, if it's real, which I don't think it is, I want to make that clear, but if it's real, it's cool that you can move the leaves and the wind at your command. That's neat. I don't know if I'd spend 40 years on it, but hey, you do you, right? But, you know, they show something like that, and, you know, to the rest of us, to the uncultured heathens, you know, we just think, oh, somebody's got, like, a leaf blower or, like, a fan off camera, and the reason why the guy's standing next to the wall is because that eliminates a vector of variability, and so they turn on the fan, the wind blows towards him at the wall, and so he can either, like, push his hands forward when the leaves go forward, he can push his hands to the... You know what I'm getting at, right? So... you know, like, the boring people like me, we just think of immediately how you could fake it. And on the show, they never look at anything critically. They're just like, oh yeah, this guy is 110% an airbender. Like, why would... Like, there's literally, like, no possibility that this guy isn't an airbender. Like, literally, that's just what he is. He's an airbender. And I'm saying that because, you know, I don't know what it's called, like aerokinesis or like aeropsychic kinesis or whatever. I don't know what it's called. I'm lame. I'm lame. I apologize for this this shocking revelation. But yeah, so they always just like they parrot everything like uncritically. And that's what's kind of fun about it, right? Like, it's just, you get to kind of turn your brain off and be like, ah, haha, psychics go burr. And most of the time, it's something like a Yeti sighting, or like a Bigfoot sighting, or a UFO sighting, or something like that, right? Like, it's not usually as outlandish as that, if that makes sense. Right, because some of the ones that they do show look really cool, right? Like, they showed the Tic Tac video at one point. That's pretty famous, so you've probably heard of it. They showed this one where it's, like, near Stonehenge. There's, like, a bunch of lights in the sky that are doing crazy things. And it's like, yeah, no, that's very interesting, considering, like, how it's on camera for, like, 20 minutes, and you can just watch them flying in and out of the mountains. Like, that's pretty cool, you know? I can't, like... you know, debunk it immediately just by going, hey, look, this is where the projector is. But so, like, I'm trying to set the stage for the thing that just completely broke me, alright? Like, the thing that just, I was sitting on the ground, and I just kind of rolled over onto my shoulder and just started, like, slamming the ground, right? Like, something, like, when I saw it, it was so ridiculous that it just, like, I had to pause it, and I just rolled around on the ground for a little bit, slamming the ground, because it was just that incredible. So it starts out pretty normal for when it was a Bigfoot clip, right? It starts out pretty normal on all the Bigfoot clips, right? Like, they show a guy, okay? They show a lad carrying a camera, and then they're waving the camera wildly around, and then they'll be like, pause, freeze frame, zoom in. And it's like, look, it's the Yeti. You know, something like that. And so for this time, you know, this kid, he's just like zooming in to his camera, and he doesn't think that he sees anything, right? And so it's like, oh, okay, yeah, he doesn't see anything. But then once the clip ends, they're like, you know, we didn't see it the first time, like when we were actually there. But when we went back and looked at the footage, and then it, like, they draw, like, a little outline on the Bigfoot hiding in the trees, right? And once they draw the outline, yeah, right, like it looks relatively convincing, like they've got me. But the thing that just completely broke me, because like here's the thing, when they actually like zoom in, when they pause it, they zoom in and they point it out, you look at it, and it's like, oh yeah, there's definitely a person there. I don't know if it's a big monkey or if it's like a man in a suit or whatever, but there's definitely something there, right? Like absolutely no doubt about it. And then I was not prepared for what happened next, because these presenters, you know, Susan Slaughter and her entourage, they will go for like anything, all right? Like they see a video about something sliding off of a desk and they're like, so this is a poltergeist. And that's an over exaggeration, but it's really not. Like, it's a little bit uncharitable, but it's also not at all. It's also very charitable and realistic. But like, so when I was looking at this, I'm like, oh yeah, there's definitely like a monkey there or a guy in his suit, right? So you can actually see what they're pointing out. But then when it came time for the panel to talk about it, I wasn't expecting them to actually like push back against it and call it fake. Because you see, Bigfoot is big, and this Bigfoot was small. So, I've been watching this show probably like every night it comes on for the past month. So I've been watching it like 4 times a week for the past like month and a week, right? So like 5 weeks I've been watching this show. They have never pushed back on anything. But then the one time I'm like, oh yeah, there's a monkey right there. There's a Bigfoot. They found it. They've got it. They found the Bigfoot. They're like, well, you see, Bigfoot is actually a lot bigger than this, and so it might not be a Bigfoot. And I was like, oh my god. But then they have to pull it around because they're never this critical of anything. And so what happened next probably shouldn't shock you. They then stated that everybody knows, and I mean, I don't know if you knew, but everybody knows, right? Like, this is common knowledge. But everybody knows that Bigfoot is an interdimensional monster, and that I need to actually play the video game. I need to play the video game. I think. Does that sound all right to you? I need to play the video game. Oh no, man! I don't want to do a 77% into a 70. No, bro, come on, man. I mean, we might as well, because as long as one of them hits, we can kill next turn. There we go, that's nice. But yeah, no, I'm losing my mind here. I really am. It's such a bizarre... Like, the paranormal shows are so crazy, because you'll just be, like, watching, and it's like, oh, hey, they finally found the Bigfoot. No, it's not a Bigfoot. Bigfoots are bigger. Some people have reported seeing small Bigfoots, but Bigfoots are big. And then it's like, oh yeah, Bigfoot is just an interdimensional traveler. And that's how he's evaded us for so long. It's so good, right? Like, it's just so, like, it's just so creative, right? Like, I'm not... Okay, listen, it's not... It is insane, admittedly. It's completely crazy. But it's fun. You know, like, it's really fun. And it's really creative, and I like that a lot. And so, you know, you want to be charitable and say that, like, they believe in what they're saying, which, you know, that's probably the best way that they could do it. But also, we're on Ill-Fated, right? Oh yeah. Huh. I didn't even notice. We're still on the second mystery, by the way. This video is a disaster. But they found it. They found the monkey. They found the Bigfoot. Either that or a guy in a Godzilla rubber suit or something, you know, like how they did for the old kaiju movies, they just had like a rubber suit for the kaiju. That's what they saw in the forest. A King Kong cosplayer event. Oh no. But yeah, so that's hold on. We have to be careful here. This is 3, this is 5. Gotta be careful. We gotta be careful of the glitched magician, but I don't know, like, they're all so wacky, right? They're just all so crazy, and that's why I love watching them, because they're just weird. Now, I will say this, like, I like Paranormal a lot, Paranormal Caught on Camera, because it's not boring, right? Like, I think the worst, like, I don't even know. Well, if you asked me, like, a year ago, if it was possible to make a boring, oh yeah, it's guaranteed failure, that's right. If you asked me, like, a year ago, if it was possible to make a boring show about paranormal things, I would say, no, it's impossible, right? The subject matter is just so interesting, right? Like, it's literally impossible. You'd have to try to fail. But boy, was I wrong. Because there are a lot of terrible ones. No offense to William Shatner, but Weird or What is bad. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's not only true and real, but it's true, right? Like, it is true. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than, yeah, it's pretty bad. Because it's so, how do I put it? Like, it's just so boring, right? Like, I never thought that I would see something like this, but of course it exists. They do this thing where they recreate the spooky paranormal event with actors, and it always looks so bad. Like, it has some charm to it, and the spontaneous combustion segment was okay, but I don't know, like, I don't know how to, like, actually talk about it, you know, because it's just like they go over the same stuff so many times. Like, they don't have much to work with, which is one of the things that Paranormal does really right, is they show you a video, they have the panel talk about it, and then it's on to the next thing, right? They don't linger. Like, they're not working with a lot, so when they have a video, they get what they can out of it, and then they move on. If the video is really interesting, or the video is really long, then they'll do, like, a more in-depth part of it, and that's interesting, because they do it in a fun way. But in Weird or What, it's like, so this girl is a psychic, and she can hear ghosts, but what if she can't? What if she's just lying because she wants attention? But what if she's not lying? What if she can really see ghosts? And it's like, okay, I get it, bro. I get it. I get it, man. You can stop. It's fine. But by far and large, I really miss the fact that it's not being uploaded anymore. But it was on Thursdays. UFO Thursdays with Sean Ryder. So good. Absolutely incredible. Like, it's all trash TV. It's all trash TV, alright? Let's just be reasonable and honest. But it's fun. It's really enjoyable. And I wouldn't, like, I couldn't. Not only I couldn't, but I also wouldn't ask for anything better. So, literally speaking, these are all garbage. We do have to go to the school, so we take art knowledge, and we just take stamina, I guess, because we have spells we can forget. But, yeah, Weird or What, incredibly low tier show. I would say that Weird or What is probably... Okay, so Sean Ryder with UFOs is a 10 out of 10. Paranormal is like an 8 out of 10. Weird or What is like a 3 out of 10. Right? Like, I watch Weird or What when I have no other paranormal shows to watch. Right? Like, Ancient Aliens with the ancient astronaut theorists suggest that the monkey wrench is a good weapon. You know, Ancient Aliens is probably like a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10. because they the ancient astronaut theorists do a lot of heavy lifting, all right? It's like they talk to a scientist, and then it's like, but did you know that the ancient astronaut theorists who have been studying this and researching this thoroughly, they disagree with the science, right? Like, you know, you don't have, right, like the ancient astronaut theorists, they really do be, like, lifting the show up a lot. Okay, so we don't even heal there. That's a little bit unfortunate. Should have bought a coffee. But we should be fine. We got 4 reason. Now that's a little bit unfortunate, but we should be. We're good. We're good. Even if we go to a doomed location, we still can't. We can't take more. This is really good, by the way. You love to see this. Really curious, by the way. That's probably why she's trying to break into a biohazardous room. Let's see. Okay. How do we want to deal with this? We could probably just, you know, kill her in 2 turns because 1 stamina isn't a big deal. We got black hair and a sewing kit. That's really cool. I can't complain about that at all. What we'd like to do is we'd like to regain, we go down to 5, and then we go up to 8. That sounds pretty good, right? I can't complain about that. Can you complain about that? I can't. Get the burnt notes out of here, and we'll just use the black hair real quick. We might want to go down to desperation range real fast just to get an easy combat in, but there's probably not gonna be. That's unfortunate, by the way, because the area is doomed. There's a lot of, like, bad events in, yeah, I don't want to do that, but I feel like that's fine. So we're gonna go down to 4-3. I think this is the last we're going to the hospital, so this is free. So we haven't fought the boss ever because the boss is scary. But yeah, we should be. Oh, we didn't actually. We didn't rest at all. So this is actually pretty. This is actually pretty good. We're set up rather nicely to go into the ye old school scissors. You enjoy to see that, genuinely. Now, of course, a problem occurs when the fact that we have to. Well, we're gonna save the dust of seeing. So when do we use the cigarettes, right? Because we need to use the cigarettes for Akamanto. We get 14. We get 13 to 14 cigarettes, right? How many events is in the school, right? Well, probably like 6? 5, maybe? And then how many events are in Akamanto, right? I think that we probably wait until we have the holy chalk or whatever. It's whatever's second. It's after, well, it's before the bloated teacher, right? Because, I mean, that's what we get the most value out of. But then we'd have to sell things or go to the tree for the... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. The ancient astronaut theorists are still researching this one. You're gonna have to come back later. Now, what we can do here, actually, is throw the wooden bat, and then 80% chance times 2? Question mark? Okay. We do need to be careful. We're in the danger zone. This is really dangerous, you know. Is this the legendary Yakuza card? I think it is. I mean, we're not, even if we find a gun, we're not gonna use it, so, yeah. Do we take dexterity? We're gonna level up one more time, so no, we want strength to be better. We don't have quick thinking either, so we can just take quick thinking when we level up. We'll hopefully get it next time. Yeah, this is what we call sketchy. We will live. It's true. It's real and true. Do we die here? Let's turn on the lights, man. Turn on the lights. Okay, the blessed chalk was left in the... Okay, we're gonna smonk now. I think that... Oh, we got on the lower end. That's a little bit disappointing, but this will basically make it to where we have a easy time. Like, this is gonna be easy, dude. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at that. That's 3 attacks, 80%. You love to see it. And we can just kill. We can just kill here because this is gonna be 12-12 or 13-13, I should say. Never mind. It's a 12-12 because of the. Wait a minute. Yeah, so it's 8, and then wait a minute. What? So it's. Oh no, it's 5. So it goes up to 10. And then +1 from Rush, +1 from Core Strength. Wait, what? Does it do more damage on the power attack? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, actually. Why it did the damage that it did. That's gonna come in handy. So we're gonna theoretically have +3 damage to, ha 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 ha, that's very funny. I'm definitely gonna fight a ghost. Admittedly, you probably could do it, just from the fact of, like, you have 2 out of the 5, but I'm not even gonna risk that, so... Here we go, it's a 50-50 shot. We will be fine, though, because we've got, Okay, so it's a clap, it's a bow, and it is a bow. We'll be fine anyways, doesn't matter. Thankfully, the damage numbers on Timeline B School Scissors doesn't really mean anything, so it's all good. We're all fine over here. No, we don't really care about that. We don't really care about the occult store when we have Akamanto, just really for the reason of you have the mask anyways, so it's like, why would you take the Forbidden Idol when you could just use the mask? So the sketchy part of this is going to be not dying. I mean, the chances of us getting 3 books is basically non-existent, so... But it's the best choice, really, so... Yeah, I'll take that. I'll use that, too. That could be very helpful. So with the Stalker's Mask, the alleged Nicotine Rush, and the Core Strength, we should be pretty happy. Yeah, we'll take the Doom here, I think. 3% Doom's pretty nasty, especially because we're going to have to rest before we fight, but we're going to have to rest and we're going to have to get cursed. Assuming that nothing bad happens already. We could die here. We could, actually, we have the Sewing Kit hair, so we've still got... We've got sort of a barrier with the, yeah, we'll make an excuse. So we're gonna have to buy Smonks, I think, which means that we're kind of in a little bit of a weird spot because, and this is true, wait, hold on, we can just Desperation, that's right, okay. So this is gonna be 12. Okay, it's perfect then. Although, hold on, do you believe in the 90% chance? Oh, never mind. We don't even have to do that. We don't even have to entertain that. Why is it doing 12? Okay, because it's 5, which is double. Oh, hey, we got another book. Wouldn't it be funny if we got another book after this? Oh, this game, man, this game. So this won't get it. This won't bail us out. Okay, so. Yeah, okay, so 5 damage, 10 plus 2, 12. Alright, fair enough. This would do 7, so 14. That's 16. That's pretty good, okay? If we miss, we die. Oh, that's important to keep in mind. So this would be 16, and then... Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine then. All right, there is no need to be afraid. Okay, I'm a god, actually. I'm a god. I smonked at the right time. We're perfectly good. Okay, so what we need is stamina. No quick thinking. No quick thinking, which is a bit of a bummer. But I think that once we wear the Akamanto mask, we can just rest anyways. All of these things are useless, though. I'm tempted to just re-roll, because, like, literally these do nothing. We're never going to the village. We're never going to the forest. We're never using a gun. All of these are worthless. So the thing is, what we want to take here is plus stamina. And so if we could get a perk that's useful, then we would like that. The only perk that would be useful is quick thinking, because it saves us 3 damage at the lighthouse, 3 stamina damage. So, like, you know, it doesn't, like, 69% nice. We go up to, since it's doomed location, we go up to, like, 71%, back to 61%. You know, we're resting. It doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, do we have fetid fumes? That's basically the answer to the question. We do. Okay, so we take stamina here. That's non-negotiable, so let's reroll. That's fine. Quick thinking, stamina, no need to overcomplicate it. Go to the tree, hope you don't get panic again. Who cares about that? We will never do a knowledge check, ever. Do we rest? Go up to 8, 5... Yeah, I think we will. And then, we have the sewing kit. Well, that kind of simplifies things a little bit, doesn't it? Akamanto should be doing 3 damage, mainly because I don't really like... What? I thought we were doomed, so why'd we only take 2? I'm not gonna complain, to be honest. I'm not gonna complain. 5-6 against Akamanto. We have Kana. Akamanto would be doing 4 damage if we did not have Kana, so please keep that in mind. Kana is good. And, yeah, we're breaking the game. That's very fun. But here's the thing, though. Just, haha, dust of seeing, go whoosh. You throw dust into the air. So, what do we got here? Ah, yes. 18 damage a turn. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Just a little. It could be better. Could be better. You know, it could be better. You know, there's room for improvement, really. You know, just do a casual. Oh god, is that 32 damage at a 110% chance? Oh my god. Dear lord. We had desperation there. Oh man, doesn't stand a chance. Okay, so the second mystery was Household Hell, right? What do we got going on for us? So obviously we don't have a light source, so boo-hoo. Takashi is going to immediately melt because we still have a cigarette. Yeah, Charisma we're good, Dexterity we're good. And second mystery is allegedly Household Hell, I think. If we get it wrong, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, we're fine. I mean, that's it. We're just fine. Yeah, that's... You feeling lucky, punk? Jesus Christ, that's disgusting. So there we go. We have entered the withdrawal phase. But it's okay, because we've already saved the world, so we can take our time in life. You know, we can get Haru to rehab. I clicked. No, dude, come on. No, dude. You can't even use that as a speedrun strat because all the positions are randomized, man. Well, I guess you could use it as a speedrun strat if you have the Doom for it. You can click through the loading screen. That's dirty, dude. Anyways, we've done it. We've somehow done it. To be honest with you, I wasn't really paying attention to the run. I was just kind of playing while thinking about, haha, Bigfoot. Yeah, that was pretty easy, to be honest with you. I'm starting to think to myself that maybe, just maybe, the monkey wrench is absolutely broken, and completely busted. Because here's the thing, right? I remember the last time we used the monkey wrench, I think it was also on Ill-Fated as Haru. I don't quite remember, though. And somebody in the comments said that Ill-fated was good for the monkey wrench because it gives you plus 10% accuracy right off the bat. Well, we were playing with panic the whole time. And it was still completely busted. Like, it was just... What other weapon can just do 5 to 8 damage on demand? That's ridiculous. And then you start stacking damage buffs with it, and you're like, oh, forget about it. You just win the game. I think that, you know, the heavy-duty flashlight is still probably, like, one of the most versatile weapons in the game. And it's probably more consistent due to the higher accuracy. But if you're playing a character who needs to hit hard, which is every character in the game, pick up the Munchie wrench. That's, I don't know why I said it like that, but pick up the monkey wrench. Pick up the Bigfoot wrench. Pick up the Bigfoot wrench and have a go at it. It's quite good. It's quite good, yes. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're staying safe out there. And ancient astronaut theorists suggest that the video is over now.